Hey there, my name is Steve and I engrave things and I use xTool equipment, laser engravers. And I'm starting a new YouTube channel because I like helping people out. You may have seen me in the F1 groups on Facebook, F2 Ultra UV group, S1 group, F2 group. I tend to chime in and help people out when they're struggling with settings or materials or why is this happening or what's wrong with my machine. So I'm going to try to get a video a week out. This first video is an introduction. I want to show you something that's kind of cool. Regarding my workspace, it's very small. I'm in the basement of my house in a room that's 8 feet by 11 feet with a little closet in the back. And I have 4 xTool machines stuffed in this room. There's 2 S1's, an F1, F1 Ultra, take that back, F2 Ultra UV, and there's a hat press, and it's all vented outside through an AC infinity fan. So this is an introduction, show you my workspace. Once a week, I'm going to put out a nice video showing a process. I like to do really unique items, and I push the machines to their limits, see what we can do, but hopefully you'll tune in the future. And let's get started with this one. I want to show you my room, my equipment, my workspace, and hopefully you like it. Let me know. Let's get started. Okay, so here we are, going down into the basement. That's where my laser room is. This is my game room, but it's not about that. Over here is a little tiny room. It's 11 feet by 8 feet. And there's my iMac Mini running 3 monitors on a desk that I had to make bigger with some pieces of pine. But those 2 run my computer for my day job. And then over here, that little Mac Mini is going to run a 3rd monitor for xTool Studio, which I only use for the Ultra UV, the F2 Ultra UV. I don't use it for anything else. I needed to get the Mac Mini for more power for the 3D rendering. But there's the UV, nice looking machine, it's amazing. There's an RA3 I got with it. Nice tool. Don't mind my walls, I gotta patch some holes. It's a basement. Over here, the S1's. I got 2 of them. The one on the left is a 10 watt, and the only thing I use that for is wood. All the dirty stuff. Wood, leatherette, acrylic once in a while. So 3 things basically go in there. Cutting boards. There's some oak risers. Keeps the backs from getting flashback and burned. There's my 40 watt, and this only gets tumblers, nothing but tumblers, no bottom. I have a jig, so the RA2 slides right in, and it's always square with the machine. Took lots of measurements. Got some cork laid down there for leveling. There's some rollers, put the rollers in. If I need rollers for a cylinder, I use it often. I like the rollers. You just can't run it twice with the rollers, 1 shot. With the chuck, you can run it again if your settings were off. And then, of course, each tool comes with tools. Each laser comes with a lot of tools. Screwdrivers, oil, rollers. I think I have another rotary somewhere. And cables. Lots of tools. And I have 2 air assists. One's not hooked up. I only use it for the 10 watt for cutting wood. The 40 doesn't get air assist. Not for tumblers. And there's my little workhorse, the F1 OG. Great machine. It's great for smalls. It's fantastic. Business cards, they're fun. And then you gotta have a hat press if you're gonna do hats. I know it's a little off subject, but I engrave and cut the leatherette from Lone Star Leather. Look at that. It's nice stuff. There's a patch. I did that with the Ultra UV. Cuts really nice, super clean. Then we'll swing over here. Storage. Gotta have storage. Look at the tumblers, Amazon tumblers, some Yetis. There's some more stuff. You'll see a bowl of sand in the bottom left corner. We'll talk about that someday. Comes in very handy. Person of the year, that's me. Venting, AC 6-inch infinity fan. Goes outside, no filters. I have a Y there, and it goes, one of them goes into this wooden box. We'll call it, I guess we'll call it a manifold, I don't know. When I turn the fan on, it's got negative pressure, and then both of these S1's are pushing air into that box with negative pressure, and out it goes. And then there's another one going over to this box that used to have 2 lasers hooked up to it, but now it only has the Ultra UV. The vent goes through that wall to the back. I've had all 4 machines running at once, no problems, no fumes. It all goes outside. The fans don't fight each other. You're pushing smoke into a negative chamber and it goes outside. There's my desk, my new Ultra. And let's talk about the iPad. This runs the S1, both S1's and the F1. It's Wi-Fi, no troubles whatsoever. I use an old XCS program on it, and it runs both of those machines under it and the F1. That's my workspace. Now let's talk about design. Be right back. Okay, here we are in my living room on my comfortable couch, and I got my upstairs iPad. I use this for browsing the internet, reading the news. Oftentimes I'll be watching television and I might get a message from someone, hey, can you make me a cutting board for a closing gift? Maybe a realtor reached out to me. Like, yeah, sure, we can do that. So I'll get an idea what the design is that they want, and I'll work on the design right here while watching TV, comfortable. Go back and forth messaging, and they agree on this nice design. So now I'm going to put it into XCS on this machine. I'll choose my machine. I'm going to use the S1 10 watt as the cutting board. Select all my settings. I know what settings I'm going to use for most boards. Save it up here. Drop it into the Apple iCloud. Close this up. Set it aside. Go downstairs. Open up the iPad downstairs. It's right there ready to go. Put the cutting board in the machine and we're off. So all my design happens right here. Comfortable, feet up. Anyways, I think next week we're going to work on a really cool rock engraving on the F2 Ultra UV. We're going to do a deep embossment, super fine detail. I can't wait for you to see it. So hopefully you tune in. Thanks, and we'll see you.